My name is Koki Kanemoto. I'm 24 years old. I've never had IRL friends from when I was a student or after finding a job. My only friends are all online. My bad, man. Sorry I'm late. You're good, man. Work or something, right? I get it. Huh? Are you using a different weapon, Suma-san? Did you pay for that or something? It was my payday, so you already know where my money went. Dude, come on! How are you going to buy your food? I don't know who he is or where he lives. I've never met him in person either, but I have some friends online that I've known from since I was just a student in school. I consider them to be invaluable friends and comrades in my life. But then one day, lunch break at work. Ah, this must be the live stream that Suma-san was talking about yesterday. Dang, he really is good. He's watching a gaming thing again. Yeah, I bet you he doesn't have any friends in real life because he thinks that people online are his friends. Right? We all know that game friends aren't even real life friends. He's never gonna have a girlfriend, and he's gonna be alone for the rest of his life. People who only have friends in real life don't understand the connections I have with my friends. Just leave me alone. I may only have friends online for the rest of my life and never have a girlfriend, but I'm okay with it.
Kanemoto-san?
Alisa Makino-san, was it? Rare of her to come talk to me out of the blue. Can I help you?
You're always watching video games during your lunch break, but, are you good with games or something?
Well, I don't know about good, but I do like games. Sure.
I kind of have something I was hoping to get some help with. Can I talk to you after work today? I won't take long.
Talk to me? That day, I went to a restaurant with Makino-san on the way home from work. It was the first time in my life that I had been invited to go out to dinner by a woman. I'd be lying if I said that I wasn't nervous at all. I know that this isn't going to be that kind of thing that's like, I've always liked you, like you read in mangas. But I'm not used to being alone with a woman, so I'm really nervous. So, what is it that you wanted help with?
Can you teach me how to play games, please?
How to play games?
I bought a gaming PC, but I don't even know how to download games yet, so I'm really struggling right now.
Makino-san gaming, huh? She doesn't look like the type to play games, but the fact that she bought a gaming PC must mean that maybe she's being influenced by someone to play games.
Are you surprised that I'm interested in playing games?
Oh, yeah. A little bit, actually.
I actually had never thought about playing games until a few days ago, but...
Well, did something happen that made you want to play games?
Yes, I actually have a twin brother and he really likes games. He's always playing games all day, every day. And he's been playing games from when he was in junior high school. He's 24 now.
So he's a shut-in.
He hasn't even come outside of his room recently, so our whole family is pretty worried about him. Even if we manage to run into him outside of the room, he doesn't say anything, so I'm really sad about that. I was hoping that if I learned how to play games since he loves to play games, then maybe I'll be able to talk to him more.
I see.
Is that not good coming from someone who likes games? Is it more just annoying and a nuisance than anything?
No, I think it's totally fine. I would personally be happy if someone's trying to be interested in games like I am, you know?
Really?
Yeah, I mean, that's just my perspective, though. I don't know about your younger brother, but what kind of game does your brother play anyway?
He plays a lot of games, so I don't really know, but I know that most of the time he plays those games that you shoot a lot.
Maybe it's an FPS.
I'm sorry. I know I said please teach me how to game, but I don't even know what games my younger brother is playing.
If he's playing games for that long, then I'm sure he's playing everything from mainstream games to pretty niche games too. I can ask him what kind of games he plays later on. But how about you just try a game you're interested in? You bought a gaming PC. You should at least try to have fun with it first.
Right. I'm sorry if I'm being pushy, but would you be able to come over to my house on the weekend to teach me how to play the game?
To your house?
It's my parents' house, so my family are all going to be there too, but...
Sure, of course. I can't teach you much beyond the basics, but if you're okay with that...
Thank you so much! I'll be looking forward to seeing this weekend then.
That's how I ended up going to her parents' house on the weekend and started helping set up her PC and showed her how to download and install games, along with simple controls. I didn't expect the first game that you wanted to try to be a horror game. Color me surprised.
Well, I actually watched a little bit of gaming streams and it was a horror game. I thought it was pretty interesting actually.
This game doesn't have many controls, so I think the game itself is pretty easy to play.
Have you played this game before?
Sure, a little bit.
Then can you teach me when I get stuck and don't know how to progress?
Yeah, of course. Oh, sorry. Can I use your bathroom real quick?
Sure, it's at the end of the hallway.
Ah. Is he her brother? Maybe this is my chance to talk to him and see what kind of games he plays. What game are you playing right now? Huh? Who even are you? Oh, sorry, I'm a game otaku. What? This is where you say that you're his sister's coworkers. Stupid. I got so nervous. A game otaku? He's not acting as negatively as I thought. I heard you were a gamer. Would you like to try playing something together sometime? I can play on your team. I'm down to play pretty much anything, so, Do you have Discord? Yes, I do. Tell me your account name, then. Sure. I think this is going much better than I expected. After going back into her room, I told her the conversation I had with her brother, and she was shocked too. Now I can figure out what kind of games he likes, and if it goes well, then maybe I can get along with him in the game. After leaving Makino-san's house, I waited for her younger brother to reach out to me. I was worried about what might happen if he didn't contact me at all. That night, he sent me a DM, and we played the same game together. The next week...
Kanamoto-san!
What is it?
My brother talked to me. You played games with him on the weekends, right? My brother was actually complimenting you on how good you were at gaming.
Oh, I see. Well, it did seem like we started getting along a little bit, but I'm glad that he had fun.
He said that he would like to talk to you more, so he would appreciate it if you could come over again. Would you be able to come over again?
Sure. I'll come by next weekend then.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
I think it was the first time in my life that someone relied on me outside of work, but it was also the first time that someone thanked me this much. I can't believe that all it took to have Makino-san be happy was to like games. I feel warm and fuzzy inside. That Saturday, I went over to Makino-san's parents' house once again. I brought a bunch of board games. Damn, you really are a game otaku. Do you have friends that you normally play with? Nah, I always thought I'd love to try things like this, but I didn't have many friends that I could play in real life, so I just played alone. Huh? So I was excited that you were interested in playing with me. Today is going to be my first time playing with two people. Why would you buy these games if you don't even have anyone that you can play with? You know when your online friends have tried it and you just get curious? It's like that. If you also try it, then you have something to talk about, you know? Right. I actually expected you to have a lot of gaming friends, so I'm pretty surprised. I have plenty online, sure, some of them I've known since I was in middle school. You were a gaming otaku for that long? When I was in middle school, there was a period where I didn't like school, so I just stopped going. I always stayed at home and just played games. Kind of like you. I see.
Sorry to interrupt you while you're gaming, but Mom just won't let up about you eating lunch with us. What do you think? Would you like to eat lunch with us?
You should eat here. This afternoon, we could just play regular games again. It can just be online, but... We could play online, but it might be fun to play next to someone too. I guess I'll eat here then. You'll eat too, right, Katsuya? Yeah. I ended up eating lunch with the Makinos. Afterwards, we played games split screen like we said. That afternoon, Makino-san started talking to me.
Thank you so much for coming by again. It's been so long since I've eaten with my whole family, so it was so nice.
I see.
I kind of just overheard your conversation, but you also had a time where you didn't go to school and stayed inside all day like my brother?
Yes, I did. So I think I kind of understand how he feels and how you all feel as his family. I made my family quite worried about me as well. Oh yeah! Your brother said that he would be interested in playing with you sometime too, by the way.
Really?
Yes. So why don't we all play together next weekend, huh?
Yes, please!
Katsuya and I ended up playing games together every night, and he even joined the team that I had been playing with before too. That weekend, I went over to Makino-san's house and taught Makino-san how to play the FPS that we play. Makino-san is a newbie, and I can't say that she's good, but she does seem to be having a lot of fun, so I don't get bored watching her. Makino-san was able to talk to Katsuya about games, so she seemed to have been able to get along with her brother, just like she wanted. On top of that, Katsuya's feelings had started to change in a surprising way. Why are you so good at games, Koki-san? You go to work and play way less than I do. I wonder why. I think it's because when I can play, I focus really hard, you know? Like, I can't play all the time, so I try to get the most out of it when I can. It's annoying when I can't play, but it also makes me really happy when I do get to play. Doing the same thing over and over is the same as work and gaming, you know? Having both makes you want to try harder in the other and enjoy work and games. I use that as my motivation. I see. Maybe I should try working then, huh?
Katsuya.
Katsuya went through with what he said and started working part-time. I was actually shocked to see how much he had changed too. I think he was probably worried this whole time and knew that he couldn't just stay this way either. Makino-san and her parents both thanked me profusely, but the person who made the biggest change was Katsuya. I think that Katsuya was able to change because his family was there to support him in his hard times.
Katsuya is working hard on his part-time job. I thought that he would use his first check to pay for games at first, but he ended up giving his whole check to the household funds. He even apologized to my father for his behavior this whole time. My dad was crying because he was just so happy to hear that.
Good for him. I'm so proud of Katsuya. Hey, Makino-san. Why are you always hanging around that guy recently?
Huh? Oh, well, I'm having Kanemoto-san teach me how to play games recently.
Kanemoto? I can teach you how to play games too. I play games all the time. I think that Yoshizawa is probably better than Kanemoto. He's bad at talking, and he's probably horrible at teaching you too, right?
That's not true. I know for a fact that Kanemoto-san is better than you, and I want to learn from him. Do not get in our way. We're friends.
Friends? The more I got along with Katsuya, the more I got along with Makino-san as well. On weekends, we would all play games, and sometimes we would go watch movies or grab a bite to eat as well. Every time, we would make plans to meet up again like a routine, and I was feeling very happy for that. Koki-san, can you play after you get back home? Sure, But don't you have work tomorrow, Katsuya? I can play till 4 in the morning at least.
Hey, if you play till 4 in the morning, Kanamoto-san isn't going to be able to make it to work.
Yeah. This is kind of fun, isn't it? There's so much more that I'm able to enjoy after I started leaving the house. Thank you, Koki-san. I really think that you're my savior.
I would like to thank you too.
Oh no, I'm the one who should be thanking you two. I'd never had real-life friends in my life, and I only felt alive when I was playing games. But now that I have the two of you, I started feeling like maybe things aren't so bad in real life either. Me too.
And me as well. I'm so glad I could get along with you, Kanamoto-san.
Hey sis,
Hmm?
I know that you were probably afraid to leave Mom and Dad's house because of me. I'm so sorry for making you so worried, but I'm really okay now. You can live with Kanemoto-san or do whatever you want to. Huh? Hmm? Wait, you two are dating, right? I was really surprised that sis would date a game otaku, but at the same time, I was really happy that she didn't have any judgment towards people like that. Sorry for misleading you, but I'm just a...
Sorry. He's only my crush for now.
Huh?
I have fallen for you, and how seriously you faced my younger brother.
Makino-san? Huh, I see. Okay, well, I'm totally rooting for you two. You better not let him get away, sis. I want Koki-san to be my brother-in-law.
Hey, stop putting me on the spot like that.
Huh? What? Oh, how about sis and I play against Koki-san? And if we win, then you two go out.
That might not be a bad idea.
Makino-san! They say strike while the iron's hot. We're doing this tonight. That night, I was beaten to a pulp by the Makino siblings time and time again. I thought that I would never have friends or a girlfriend, so I really cannot believe this is happening to me. I thought that I was fine with being alone, but once you know how it feels to be with people, you never want to let that feeling go again. We still play games with the three of us, and we probably will continue to.
I was so curious about the character that Suma-san was playing in the first game. It might be fun to play alone, but it's also very fun to play games with someone else.
Thank you for watching all the way to the end. Make sure to subscribe and click the bell for notifications.